This is the right way to play Nicky. She punches stuff. If you've ever played Vi from League of Legends, you'll be right at home. And she's a tsundere. Aggressively so. So, I mean, if that's your thing.
I'll beat this heat right out of the air.
You drive me wild.
Yeah. Per usual, I'm just going to jump right into the builds here. Now, there's two main ways to play Nicky. The most popular and most used by far is the skill amplification build. The root itself is very safe. I would start being cautious around the chapel area. This other build is not so common for Nicky. This utilizes auto attacking and Nicky's passive more. I would once again be cautious around the chapel area and the pond area since there's a lot of crafting to be done. Now we can go ahead and talk about Nicky's skills. Each one has two parts to it, except for her ult, but they're fairly straightforward. So we can get right to the the punch. It says laugh in the script. That means you're supposed to laugh. Nicky's passive is short-tempered. When she takes damage from other characters, she builds up rage. When her rage meter is full, her basic attacks deal extra basic attack damage and does small AoE. Her E changes to Fury Jab, and her R becomes available when she is enraged. Nicky's Q is Slugfest and also Body Blow. Slugfest is a charge dash that does damage when it makes contact. Body Blow is a small cone swipe that does skill damage and gives rage. Nicky's W is guard and reverse. Pressing W gives you a directional guard that reduces damage taken and makes Nicky immune to debuffs and CC. Getting hit while in this guard state triggers reverse, in which Nicky dashes forward, dealing damage and rooting enemies she passes through. Nicky's E is Knockout Punch and Fury Jab. Knockout Punch is a wind-up skill shot that does some damage and slows. When Nicky's enraged, Fury Jab becomes available, and it makes it a stun instead of a slow. Fury Jab does not share a cooldown with Knockout Punch. Nicky's R is Pure Rage Uppercut. Nicky can only use this ability when enraged. It's a point-and-click dash to target enemy player that does some damage. It knocks back enemies that are in the way and deals some damage to them as well. It is important to note that using Fury Jab and Pure Rage Uppercut removes your rage. And for max order, for the skill amp build, you do QWE passive, passive last, and for the basic attack build, you do passive QWE, passive first. If you just follow the skill order that the build gives you, you'll be fine. Oh, and Augments, yeah, Omni Siphon, just use Omni Siphon. Augments are just so whatever. Let's talk about playing Nicky in-game. Specifically, let's start with the skill amp build. You basically slap them with the Q and your E, and then you run away. If they jump on you, use your W to guard and then reverse. And if they try to run away or they get low enough, slap your R to gap close to them and blow them up. With the auto attack build, use your Q to get on top of them and build rage. Then just start punching. You can also use your W to block some incoming damage and also to build rage. And then reverse to root them down. When you become enraged, punch them until your rage meter gets low. And then either stun them to keep the punches coming, or if they are running away, press R to lock them down to continue punching. Nicky is a lot more straightforward than wacky characters like Tia and Adina, but she's fun to play all the same. Sometimes, you just want to punch some stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.